AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. It's a special prime-time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. You'll see Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys taking on Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Well, the roof is closed, but as you can probably tell, the mouths of these Cowboy fans could not be more wide open. It is a frenzied AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D, as their guys will do battle with the Las Vegas Raiders. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
And one of the things that I think that Derek Carr's really improved in doing since college is the ability to stay in the pocket, things swirling around him, find the right guy, and deliver the ball with accuracy. Derek Carr has great touch when he throws the football.
On first down, Carr, and incomplete to open things up. Henry runs the intended receiver, and it's second down.
Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
First carry for Kendrick Blake, and for his second straight play, the Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside. As my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hand. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there.
We'll call that a 41-yard punt, and net a little greater, though, following a loss on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So out come the Cowboys under head coach Mike McCarthy. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Play action, he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And that could be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because this is a guy outside the pocket. I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, the defense will want to try and keep bodies in front of him. And I think they have that discouragement in taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. On 3rd down, it's Prescott rolling to his right. The trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be 4th down. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play. Obviously, instead he hit a safety valve.
It looked like two well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gained, because the offensive guys, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. The receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in his sight line, tried to open themselves up. Just nowhere to go where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play.
First carry for Josh Jacobs, and he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
The Raider ball carrier.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun now for Carr. And he'll go underneath here to Drake. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
From the gun, it's Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he's got this down to the 35. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Raiders.
Now a toss to the left for Jacobs. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Jared Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
3-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Now Carr. They'll set up the screen to Drake. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Oh, we always talk about the athleticism we see from these guys on the field. How about the intelligence as well? He recognized that there was a screen pass on that one, broke off his pass rush, and got back to tackle the running back. That's great scouting and great reaction.
As a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards, so many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it. That's what you're looking for.
They'll roll him out right. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up 3rd down. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Prescott now sliding out of the pocket. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be 4th down. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. And now 4th and 1, it's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Giving it even 20 yards there on the pickup as a fake punt fooled everybody. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slide up and down.
And take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 25 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason they're back. Quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Zerline, they kick off 4th down.
After the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, get a little bit closer this time.
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
It's a jet sweep. This is Renfro. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
A gain of 1 yard. And the Raider first down.
A run to jet sweep with Jones. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
7. Raiders nothing.
Now they'll throw with Carr. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Stopped him in his tracks. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
CeeDee Lamb is intended target, but it'll be second down.
Second and 10.
Here's Pollard. He's going to have the first down pass and try as they'll finally stop him at the 23-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. They'll run with Pollard. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw on second down. Prescott looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
On the draw, it's Pollard. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a fourth down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning.
And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And he's not going to get to the marker. And that's a turnover on downs. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with second and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. The throw in the middle taken in. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
That next teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, 30 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
What a weapon he is at the tight end spot because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is Tony Pollard. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. But they'll start the drive here with an end around. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
The line of scrimmage.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. He'll buy some time right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
From the 38, Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
6-yard line.
Now Prescott. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Max Crosby. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
The beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big. But sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, that allows the blitzers to get there.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now Greg Zuerlein. We all remember the 57-yarder that sent the Rams to the Super Bowl. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
Is no good. The score remains tied.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Henry runs the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Henry runs the intended receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Got his connection, complete to Ruggs. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Now a play fake. Carr. They'll get this one complete to St. Jones. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Into the red zone. It's Carr. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, it's held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Extra play by Carlson, up and good.
These guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
33-yard line.
Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get in the end zone, but then, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go for the goalpost.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times we've seen games where it comes down to a stretch, and guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, right?
You know, truthfully, I did. I always did because those guys.
It's a 7-yard line. The catch is made. A big play here for Dallas. 51 yards. They'll try and run forward on first and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. And he'll bang that one through. A drive there, but just 4 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards.
Their line to kick off for Dallas.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Takes it at the 7. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
34-yard line.
So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. A nice look play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
First down, Las Vegas.
On first down, Drake. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game. Trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you can do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
6 yards. And it's third down.
Challenge and stopped them, bring it up 4th down.
And they won't try and punch it. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Now Pollard. Strong running. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And they're going to speed things up here. Going to run again here with Pollard. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. He's taken down. Denzel Perryman able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And we will remain tied here in this third quarter. Well, when you've got a kicker out there who's already missed twice, he definitely would rather have about a 30-yarder rather than one from a neighboring county.
Can we agree to just give him a pass on that one? It would have definitely been a way to turn his mood around, but instead, it's a third miss and another scoreless possession.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. The 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A big play there. 50 yards. And the Raiders have moved out in front. But what do coaches tell us all the time, CD? We've got to get our playmakers more involved, and certainly running with the football is one way, and it paid off right there.
And you're talking about paying off to great effect. How about the big explosive play that was a result of that play call? Big-time execution on that one.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And last time out, another missed field goal, so maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you on that. I think at this stage, they'd love to not run him back out there in a tough situation. But let's face it, they may have to. So right now, the head coach is talking to the offense coordinator and saying, call this game like we're going to put it in the end zone. Let's try and take the field goal out of it. And result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game. Or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls. Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. That third down conversion good for 23. Escaping pressure right. Connects into the tight end, Ben Jarwin. And they'll end up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 10 now, down inside the 20. And that is good there, and it'll bring up fourth down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now Greg Zuerlein. We all remember the 57-yarder that sent the Rams to the Super Bowl. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
Is no good. The score remains tied.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down.
And 10.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Got his connection, complete to Ruggs. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. Now a play fake. Carr. They'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Into the red zone. It's Carr. That's complete. Right around the 8. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Extra play by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people are like, I don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They go play action here on first down. Rolling to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now Greg Zuerlein. We all remember the 57-yarder that sent the Rams to the Super Bowl. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coach, National Football League on EA Sports.
14.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. They'll throw again. Prescott flushed out right. They'll try and run it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. And now they're in the hurry up.
On the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 13-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Prescott steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender. I get this.
And take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
No. Davis from the top row. I like it.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all to score as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for them.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders have moved out in front. But that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
First and 10 at their own 26.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need.
It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one good for 37 yards. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Celebrating the guys who just gave up that play.
Here's Prescott. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
Incomplete. Casey Hayward on the coverage.
Prescott yet again, eluding the pressure right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, but now it'll be third down. Run for Pollard. Runs through the contact, and he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a fourth down now.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football than snuffed out.
This doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line of the game. And a gadget play here on fourth down winds up backfiring. And the Raider D, they get the football back. Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Now we go. We'll throw. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
A gain of 23.
23 yards on the play.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
Now, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Gotta figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up second and 13. On the option, it'll go. Get him down as he's inside the 30. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Now a draw play with Drake. They find some open field here. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Kenyon Drake, his second touchdown of the night. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
It would be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Now Pollard. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
So Dak Prescott on the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. A little over a minute and a half remaining. Forced out to his left. He's going to let it fly. This will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken.
And the Raiders have got him.
Prescott sacked.
Max Crosby in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
It's now third down.
Third and long for Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. They're going for it. Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. Open man wham. It's complete. 20, 10. He takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining. Though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Carr to throw. And it's caught inside the 30. The Raiders got to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
First down, Las Vegas.
Here's Jacobs. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. 25 yards. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
Daniel Carlson on.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Dak and the Cowboy offense heading back onto the field. And after the slow start, the numbers show he has really straightened things out. How often sometimes it's that you come into a game and the defense is game planned a little differently than you expecting.
More often than maybe people realize, so adjustments are often a big part of each and every game, and it's not just getting to halftime. It's series to series to make it work, and being able to hang in there when there's a little adversity early and see him able to flip it around.
There he goes, Amari Cooper, past the 20, and he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
And there's the touchdown that they needed, so they'll celebrate, but the guys on the sidelines, they've got to stay focused. The onside kick team, they need them to get the ball back.
And part one of the equation done, now they need to convert it. Get that onside kick. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. Oh, the Cowboys recovered it. Offense here set to begin the drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go down.
And this block is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
The receivers have been running them ragged, maybe some tired legs in the secondary, maybe some tired legs in the pass rush. Didn't get to it, and look what resulted. A touchdown, tie game. They got a chance to take the lead.
And we may very well be headed to overtime. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt.
Greg Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
Take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings them up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Carr. Incomplete. That's straight. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. Now Carr lets this go for Renfro downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. And now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Greg Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. The The Raiders heading out to take over. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
And as we said, they control their own destiny now. The safeties were well back there, and he had a lot of room. Were they in the cover too?
Yeah, they were, and the safeties were back. Usually they're 12 to 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, somewhere around the hash mark for each of them. But what also happens if the linebackers dive into the line, if you block them initially, that blocker can come off of them and get up to the safeties on the second level, and now you've got a big place to run the football.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. He'll let this go deep for runs. But it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to bring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage or mixed traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big...
Jameis Olawale. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Trying to run forward with Pollard. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Charles, any chance they go for it here?
I think that there's a chance. They have to consider it because of the way they played offense in this game. Look at the scoreboard. Look at the points that they've put up. They feel confident that they can keep it going. But the risk is, and the downside is, you don't get it here, you've set up your opponent in really good field position.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. Throwing. Prescott. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
And there was one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
And it looks like he's going to be stopped short of the 1st down by about a yard. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. And the move from Mike McCarthy is going to be to keep the offense on the field here on 4th down. They're going for it. To throw is Prescott. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down.
30-yard line.
Prescott from the gun. He shakes him off. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Max Crosby able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, couldn't evade all of them.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That's their second and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. Throwing on second and long. Prescott being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. It's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. Wow, Charles, that doesn't just take points off the board, that takes away the win.
So now you have to regroup because you've gone from celebrating what you think is a win to trying to figure out how to do it again.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. Trying to shake off the interception, but look to throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sag him back right around the 44.
Loss of 7 yards.
So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. From the gun, it's Carr. And he'll go underneath here to Drake. Call it a gain of 5, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Oh, so close, but incomplete. Could have been a big turnover in overtime if he'd held on. Instead, though, it's 4th down.
Trying to get the ball to his tight end in the center of the field where he runs a lot of his routes and ostensibly is extremely comfortable. He was hoping he'd find a seam and a big gainer to go along with it, but that one was incomplete.
At their own 24.
Now Dallas gets set to take the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy.
And down he goes, brought down a Raiders sack. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. They'll roll him out right. He'll run it. Finding room at the 30. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
The sack on 1st down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation, but didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the 1st. Oh, good job shifting right, finding his target. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
Well, partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered and the quarterback takes off and picks up a 1st down or big yardage. Because whether you're in zone or man, it's easy to lose track of him because you don't always have someone assigned to him. And once he goes, now everybody's scrambling to try and tackle him.
first down. Pollard. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Pollard again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On 3rd down, Pollard. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
On running plays, linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected. But it's not often you're expecting to see a cornerback blitzing in run support and tackling the runner for a loss.
59-yard attempt.
He's able to split the uprights. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. Just treated to an absolute dandy in this one. A great finish in overtime with a long field goal. Everybody, including us, on the edge of their seats. Quite a game.
And it's rare that you get a game into overtime and then it doesn't turn out to be a dandy, right? That's what we saw here. It's just what you were talking about. A long field goal to win it. So definitely not a gimme. Their intention all the way through until the ball went through the post.
But it did go through the post. Ice water was in his veins. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys.